Back here with a look at Caspa. Nice day out there in the market. You can see here we got some pretty decent pops going. This is the last hour. Okay, here is for the day. Look at this, beautiful, huh? And I got some exciting stuff to show you guys. We got some breakouts going on in the bigger picture here that should get everybody pretty excited here. I think we have a run that is taking off here. Okay, first off, we got Bitcoin. This thing faked a fake out to the downside and came back out the top of this wedge. All right, you can see here. Let's pull this up a little bit. Like that. Well, we'll just leave it right there, right? You can see right through here. Typical fake out. All right, looked like a good push though. I really thought this thing was coming down and filling this gap, but ended up breaking out the top side and a target for this. You know, if we take the fib off of this level right here, all right, that puts us up into 92.7, 93, right up in this range. Okay, for the width of this wedge here. So we're going to put a box up here. You know, we would expect it, you know, to run up into this territory, right? Let's get this these things off here. There we go. Just pull this out here, right like this. Right, we would expect to run up into this zone, right, with this here. So this is looking really good. This is on a 4-hour. If you look at the RSI, oops, sorry about that. The 4-hour RSI is still heading up. Looks good. 8-hour, yeah, looking great. Heading up. 12-hour, still bullish. And your daily, yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? Look how that daily. Kind of up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. You know, finally made that push to the upside. We had this, you know, these higher lows coming in here on the RSI. Looks good. The weekly has turned bullish and is heading to the upside, and the monthly. You know, so yeah, the monthly's trying to roll back up. Bitcoin looks good. You know, on the weekly here. Let's go back here on the weekly. You know, get some of this off here a second. All right, you would expect this thing. Let's get that 76 off there. All right, a couple things off here so we can see this chart a little bit. There we go. All right, might as well take that off there. And I think this is a pretty solid break to the upside here. Now, where would we expect, you know, where would that put us up here if we come up to this 91 area, okay, on a bigger picture here? Let's go off the top here. Yeah, looks like about a 618 area. Yeah, pull it right to there. Yeah, well, it's going to put us up 50% range. You know, this thing could end up pushing up towards 97. That's a 618. You know, you'd expect it to get up into that area, right? So, who knows? Maybe this is all big one push here, wave one, and it ends up pushing up here, and hopefully out the top side, right? Up towards 129, 130. That would be the next target if it gets up through here. So first off, up towards 90, and we'll see what happens from there. But the bigger RSIs, the daily, weekly, and the monthly, you know, are pointing, you know, maybe towards a bigger run here. Look at that beautiful daily candle, big, huge, nice looking candle. And then what I want to show you over here, check this out. The total 3, all right, this is the total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. All right, we got a breakout. All right, take your trend line, numerous touches down through here. You know, this was a fake out here, right here. That's a, look at that fake out. Big push to the upside, bullish engulfing candle, then a bearish engulfing candle. Suck it right back down. I hate them. Hate them. You know, they're devastating when they happen, that's for sure. You get this big run up here, you think it's going, and there's where it traps all the traders. You know, takes a bunch of liquidity up here and pushes it right back down. But anyway, we got a breakout starting down here. Got a trend line on the bottom of this thing also, right through here, and there you go. You know, that's on the total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's just the altcoins, all right? Like I said, excluding Bitcoin and ETH. Here's the total too. This is the market cap excluding Bitcoin. Here we go again, another breakout. Yeah, there you go, right there. All right, this one should be a little bit right about there. No, it don't matter where you put it. It's a breakout right through here. There you go. You got a bull, you know, nice big fat green candle to start to run, and you got a trend line starting right up through here. Looks great. All right, the RSI on here. Let's look at the RSI. This is just about breaking out of this wedge now. If you come out on the monthly, all right, that's going to put us. We're right over here in this area, right here. Okay, we'll turn this a different color. Let's turn this white. Okay, so it's not blending in with everything in here. All right, you can see that white line here. All right, we're just about to break out of it, to break out of that wedge. So we have a breakout of resistance here, looking great. The daily RSI is heading up. The weekly just turned up, and the monthly is turning around itself. All right, that's the total 2. Let's go back to the total 3. All right, and look at the RSIs here. Monthly turning up. Okay, you got your weekly turning up, and the daily bullish. Yeah, looking very, very good. So you got your total 3, your total 2 breaking out. How about your total market cap? How's this looking? Not quite there yet, right? Just about. Let's get these on there right. This one should be coming out here. Get them on here perfectly, okay? Just about. Swing it on down in there, right there. Yeah. So this one has not quite broken out. This is the total market cap of crypto. All right, but you have your the total 1 and your total 2 and total 3 breaking out. And this is the one that includes Bitcoin. All right, but you have your daily heading up, your weekly heading to the upside, and your monthly starting to turn around. So this market is looking very, very bullish. You know, extremely bullish. All these are the total 2 and the total 3 are having breakouts from resistance, and the total market cap is just about there. All right, so looking very, very good, guys. Over here on Caspa, they are. This was March 17th overview. The Caspa is 10 blocks per second network, has now been running continuously for nearly a year, and the testnet 10 network has been hard forked to 10 blocks per second. The latest release, you can click here and you read about it, contains all the optimizations. All right, so the Crescendo 10 blocks per second hard fork, that's in the news there. Now if we come over here to the block explorer, this is what I want to take a look at. All right, volume 86 million in the last 24 hours. Price 0.0817. That's plus 7.2%. Market cap $2.1 billion, and the ranking number 43. All right, and here we go. Here's your the real-time transactions per second, 1.2 blocks per second. Is at 0.9. This goes up and down as you go here. All right, but next reward, mining rewards are 58 Kaspa. Next production is in 16 days, and 90.19% has been mined. Let's go over here to the top addresses here, see what's going on over here. Please hit that like and subscribe, guys. And if you're looking for a great place to leverage trade, there's a link for weeks in the description of the video. Please go check them out. They're having a bunch of welcome bonuses for new sign-ons. It's free to sign up over there. No KYC. I love it. I use it every single day. Like I said, there's a link in the description of the video for leverage trading or just buying crypto. You can just buy crypto over there. They have a lot of cryptos that a lot of places don't have. I think they have 1,000 different ones now on there you can purchase. So they are up and coming. And weeks tokens, there's only 6 million, or it might be 6 billion, I'm sorry, weeks tokens. That's it. Those of you out there that know cryptocurrency and circulating supplies, 6 billion is not a lot. All right, it's 2 cents right now. I've been loading up on weeks, the tokens. You never know, right? It could be one of them ones that 6 billion. You would think that $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $20, it should be easy for 6 billion tokens. Okay, you have XRP that has 100 billion. And it's $2 over $2.50 right now. And this thing's 2 cents. I'm not saying it's next XRP, but you have other exchange tokens that have gone a lot higher than 2 cents. So please, I'm not telling you what to buy anything or check it out, but check it out. Go see what you think of it. Weeks, and the link is in the description of the video. Maybe you want to stack up a few. All right, crabs, last 30 days minus 1,321. All right, we went the last 24 hours. We're down 7 sharks. All right, plus 42 dolphins, plus 1 whale. I take it one of these sharks became a whale. That's 1 million to 10 million tokens. Boy, oh boy. I don't know why in the last 24 hours you would dump, but who am I to say? The last 7 days we've added 1 whale and we've added 1 humpback. The last 7 days, last 30 days we've added 5 humpbacks. All right, down 1 whale, probably became a humpback, and down 14 sharks. All right, plus 604 dolphins. The lower end here, plus 964 fish, and plus 396 octopus. Last 30 days. Last 90 days, we're plus 7 humpbacks. We have 21. That's 100 million to 1 billion tokens. That's a nice wallet there. 100. Could you imagine? I know my buddy Jimmy. I think he's in the 1 million to 10 million range, or he might be a whale. He's up there for sure. He's a pal of Caspa. We talked quite a bit. Good guy, great guy. Hope you made it home safe, Jimmy. He was heading overseas, and I hope you had a safe trip. All right, so that's the wallets there. Looks like the last 24 hours. I'm just dumbfounded by this one here, the minus 7 sharks. I don't know. In my personal opinion here, it's that kind of you have a falling wedge that is breaking out, and there we go. About time. Geez, I'm in a Tron long, and that thing has been giving me fits here, but looks like it's finally turning up. I put that over in Discord. I was thinking, oh geez, man, I hope this ain't a loser, but looks like it's turning back to the upside. If you guys want to join the trading group, level 3 membership is in the description of the video. Please check it out. For $15, you get 10 hours of videos to teach you how to use all these tools, how to draw trend lines, look for price targets, all that stuff. Plus, you get a link to our trading group in the Discord. We have about 180 members over there. This is the time you want to be in it, guys. When the market is turning up. We got the total market caps breaking out. We're going to have some big moves happening, all right? This is where we make our money. While I'm thinking about this, let's look at Bitcoin dominance. Then we're going to get back to that chart. Look at Bitcoin. Looks absolutely beautiful. It's up 3,600 bucks. Bitcoin dominance. Looked at it yesterday. Look at that. It dropped the bottom of the wedge and then it sucked right back up in there. Okay, all right. Yeah, like I said, it could have one more push. It really should, quite honestly. But it is showing weakness for sure. No question about it. This thing should, roll here pretty soon. This should have been a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5th wave here. All right. I would expect this one last wave, but it just might not get it. Maybe there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here I'm not seeing. Very possible. And it's starting to break down. You could, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4. That might have been 5 right there. But you got your daily trying to turn back up. Okay, the weekly. That weekly is just bearish. It's rolling over. Okay, you got the weekly rolling over. The monthly has bearish divergence, and it is, boy, it's that close. That close to, look how tight that thing is. It's that close to rolling over. All right, so with these breakouts of these total market caps and stuff, well, I'm expecting this alt season to come very, very soon. No question about it. It's coming. And look at Caspa. What a beautiful, I love these falling wedges. Okay, I love trading them. Absolutely love this formation right here. A falling wedge. You know, if you just traded this particular pattern, you know, you'd win 7, 8 out of 10 trades every single time. You know, these don't happen a whole lot, but they're out there. You know, you can find them out there for sure. Falling wedges. You know, price action. You know, comes down, starts this bouncing. You know, you can usually find a wedge in there somewhere. You know, Caspa's had them before. We've traded them without going back through here. This is on the 12-hour. You can find them on the 5-minute chart. Okay, as low as on the 1 minute. Yeah, you can find them all over the place. But this is one here. You can see Caspa pushing to the upside and making a move up here. All right, we're expecting. Let's take first off. Let's take a measurement of this wedge. Right. Let's take a measurement here. Well, pretty close, right? Bring it over, right up into the area where we're thinking this thing should go, right? If you take a fib, put it on here. That's right in our 618702 area. Okay, that's what we're looking for here. I'm longing this thing up to at least here. All right, on a long position. Got in this yesterday. Look at this. That's a wow, yeah, that's a 75% move. Okay, I took a 30x on this thing. So what is that? We got a 21x my money, something like that. Pretty close. You know, yeah, somewhere right around there. A 30x. You know, if it was 80%, that'd be a 24x my money. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna make a pile of money off this move right here. That's what I like about leverage, man. I used to be so against leverage. I really was until I understood it. And absolutely love it now. Like I said, check weeks out. Sign up for a level 3 membership and come over and join us, guys. Caspa here, the 12-hour. Looks good, still bullish. Still heading up here. You got lots of room down here on the regular RSI. 12-hour is getting near the top there a little bit. You got your daily. Yeah, heading straight up. Looks great. Okay. Weekly. Yeah, look at that. Just turned up to the upside. Look at this weekly. Beautiful. All right, you want your blue. You want your blue on the outside of your orange, just like over here. See, the blue is on the outside. When it flips over, that's bearish here. Okay, but you're bullish here on the weekly. Looks great. That's beautiful. That's what you want to see. Monthly, I do not. Yeah, monthly is just about ready to turn up. Okay, so where could Caspa be heading? Well, if we head up here to that 618 area, okay, that's going to put us on the bigger picture here. Yeah, right about at a 618 on the whole chart. Right, it's going to put us pretty close up towards that 15-cent range. All right, this one here we're looking for 14 to 15 and a half, roughly 14 to 15 cents. This blue box. Okay, we get up into here and this thing starts pushing. You know, 30 could definitely be in the cards for sure. And we get up through 15, 16, 4. Look out, definitely I could see push up to this range, no question about it. We'll see what happens. We'll deal with this target first, right up here. Like I said, 14 to 15 cents should be this first move. is falling, like the width of the wedge is pointing that way. And look at this. Let's see if we can see a wave count in here yet. Yeah, looks like a 1-2. Should be working on a third wave here now on this daily. The third wave should be your big push. 1-2. You know, should get that nice big push out of 3. You know, fourth wave pullback, probably, you know, 382, 50%, and then a fifth wave up. You know, probably something like this. We'll leave that on there. We'll pull down here a little bit, but we'll see what happens here. Caspa looking great. Trying to break this resistance right now at about, what is that? 8.3. Yeah, it breaks that, and this thing should pick some steam up then. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is going to be a really big winner over here, especially over in Discord. We got this fallen wedge. There should be people over there and some really nice profit. All right, guys, thank you so much. Congratulations, everybody. We got breakouts on the total 2 and total 3. Caspa is looking fantastic. This thing is moving to the upside. Bitcoin's moving to the upside. The market looks very, very good. Have a great day, everybody.